Welcome back, everybody. With the weather being as bad as it is, I haven't been flying much, so today we're actually going to do something a little different. A ground vehicle, even though the remote control resembles something that should be in the air. We are reviewing a Howitzer. You guys are going to yell at me. Let's figure out how to say this. Oh, look, that's one of the main ones. Pronunciation. Howitzer.
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 Howitzer. So there's no W?
Howitzer. Howitzer.
I'm watching your lips, lady.
Howitzer.
All right, either way, super cool vehicle. I don't think that she's saying it right.
Howitzer.
I'm going to call it a Howitzer.
Howitzer.
Yeah. So anyway, hey, very cool vehicle. From what I understand, the difference between this and a tank is that this is meant for like long range operations. So the gun itself is going to be able to tilt further so that it shoots farther. But all in all, these things are super cool. I have the upgraded version. It does come in two versions, right? So the upgraded one is going to have metal wheels, metal tracks, where the basic version, plastic wheels, plastic tracks, and it's going to come in a lot cheaper. Both of them are battle vehicles. And what I mean by that is there's a little gun that goes on with an antenna and an infrared sensor. So if you have two of these or one of these in a tank, or, you know, they make these in a bunch of different kinds, you're going to be able to battle each other. So when you shoot the other person's vehicle, it disables it. So super cool. They are battle vehicles, man. It also actually shoots airsoft BBs, which I'm going to get into all of that stuff. It smokes. It has sounds. All in all, these things are super cool. What am I here for, right? We have to test the performance, kind of just see how this thing is. The remote does feel a little cheesy. I will be honest. It's pretty light. When I picked it up, I had to make sure there's batteries in it, and there are, because it's so light it doesn't even feel like it has batteries in it. But that right there is the brand, Tongde Howitzer. I am botching that. All is good though, because I'm not here to pronounce it right. I'm here to use it. So let's get this thing outside and let's shoot some stuff, starting with an RC helicopter. Now, before we get it outside, let's just go over, you know, what we got to do to get it ready to run. So it does come as a ready to run model, right? We're going to get the Howitzer, we're going to get the remote, little 2S lithium ion battery with a charger, and again, it comes with, you know, all the little balls. All the ordnance you see on this thing, also you have to add yourself. I just used thin CA. It did take a little bit of time. I had no luck with the back things. If you guys seen in the original video that I showed, had these little guys. I don't know much about these things in real life, so I mean, whatever they are, I had no luck. They kept falling off. I probably didn't put them on right. But yeah, so in order to get it ready, we have to add some of the airsoft BBs. It does come with these. And every time you use it, if you want to use the smoke system, you have to add a drop of smoke oil. I'm just using this. I got it from my local hobby store. It's meant for like little tanks that drive around your Christmas tree or whatever. So I'm going to add a little bit of this into the exhaust, which I forget which one of these holes is the exhaust. So I'll drop a drop into each one and hope for the best. But yeah, let me get these little balls in, and then we're going to shoot the helicopter. And what better helicopter to shoot than a $1,400 one, right? All metal, glass canopy, and I'm even going to put a camera inside. So if I'm fortunate enough to hit this thing, the camera from in the heli will see it. So without further ado, let's get these in and get this thing outside. I missed. Now the little battery goes in the back. There is a slot for it. Plugs in nice and easy. Supposed to be nice and easy. There it is. It's in. Slides in. Now the issue that I had, and you'll see when I'm using this thing, I might even just glue it shut for the video. This door doesn't really latch well, but you know, not a huge deal. But this isn't a cheap RC vehicle. So let's turn the remote on. I'm gonna go over the functions with you guys real quick. So remote turns on. There's a little lock button right here, and this is what's gonna start it. So we're gonna hit that. Guys, I'm not making it up. This thing sounds amazing. Now, we also have the smoke function. I didn't put the oil in yet, so I'm leaving it off. But if you turn it on, you'll hear the smoke pump kick on. Now, basic functions. This stick right here is going to control our turret. So we got up, down, left, right. Now, this got in the way. That's why I did that. So up a little bit. Now, let's see how far this thing actually turns. I don't think it's going to go 360, but maybe. Right there, so fully 180. That's pretty cool. And again, long range, so that gun should go up pretty high. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely high enough to hit our helicopter. So that's basic functions of our turret. Let's bring that back down, lock that in. And then this is our control for the tank. So you got forward, you got backwards, you got left, and you got right. And if you want to do both, you know, the stick works in full 360. So all in, man, very cool. Does got some power. I'm not going to use this on my hardwood floors. If you guys are planning on using this thing inside, you're definitely going to want the one with the plastic tracks. Now up top too, we have a BB gun sound. And then this is going to be our shoot our gun. Now in order to shoot the gun, you have to hold this and this same time. So hit that. And yeah, I just shot my TV. Forgot there's actually BBs in there. Let's get her outside, let's get the helicopter in the air, and let's have some fun. Windier than I thought. I couldn't even hear if this thing was actually shooting. Oh yeah, she's shooting. I just hit the fence. Oh, right in front of the heli. Got it. Guys, this let's zoom in so you guys can see it hitting the helicopter. Let's see. Now, I will say, for what it is, it does drive really well. They are brushed motors, but considering how heavy this thing is with those brushed motors, it still performed really well. It had plenty of power to push through the snow, and those metal tracks never got stuck. Now, if you're going to be using this majority outside like I am, I definitely would recommend getting the metal tracks because the plastic will not have as much traction, although the plastic definitely will be better suited for kids or if you want to use this thing inside. Now, the snow has been down for a while, and it's more or less like an ice, but still pushing through no problem. And as good as it goes fast, when you slow it down, you see just how cool it is because the tracks really dig in. And right here when I turn, you're going to see each one of those wheels independently moving as if this thing had suspension. So all in, I am really loving this thing. Tell you what, I'm pretty impressed, but now I want to see how fast this thing actually is. Now, I don't know how fast they are in real life, but I wonder if the scale actually matches. So what we're going to do here, a little fancy GPS. If you guys are interested in one of these, I will leave it down below. We're going to set it to speed, peak speed. What that's going to do is record our highest speed. Now, I don't have any Velcro or anything, so I'm kind of just going to leave it there. And I'll ease on the power so it doesn't fall off. It's not recording yet. We're waiting for GPS. Might take a second to get GPS signal. I'm going to say it's not that fast, man. Maybe like 2-3 miles an hour, but, you know, it's not getting stuck. I think with the, you see those tracks spinning? So it has no traction, but the motors are strong enough to keep them moving, which is pretty interesting. That's me trying to turn it. That's not, you know, going the same way. So if I go forward, it'll get out of that, no problem. I'm trying to go full left, yeah. All right, we got GPS yet? Is it too slow to even recognize? Oh, 2 miles an hour. Yeah, I think I hit it on the head. I think it's 2 miles an hour. Now, what happens if we take maybe like 2 brushless 6S motors, right? 2 speed controllers, and do like twin 6S batteries in this thing? You think maybe it'll be like insanely fast? I think that the metal tracks would just kind of rip apart completely. Well, let me know. Should we upgrade this? But yeah, max speed, 2 miles an hour. She's slow, but man, is she pretty. She sounds amazing too. Now I'm filming one-handed. But yeah, she goes good. These are the toys, man. I really enjoy these things because, like, I'll be in the garage hanging out or something and people will be over. Like, this is the stuff that gets people going, you know? They like seeing stuff like this. It's fun. It's different. You can see all the tracks in my backyard. I've been ripping some RC cars around, having some fun. But it's a pretty steep hill for a little Howitzer. Let's see how she does. Oh, no traction. Come on, I got faith in you, man. Let's try an angle. Nah. I tell you what, if it was just the mulch and it wasn't all this snow, it definitely would get up no problem. But she's looking cool, man. I'm really enjoying this. Definitely a pretty thing. Now, I'll be honest. You see that smoke coming out? I guess the smoke oil finally hit it. I prefer, me personally, like a tank. I think that the RC tanks perform a little bit better than these. But that's not to say this thing isn't like super cool. I guess it just comes down to preference, you know. Some people might love tanks. Some might like, you know, self-propelled howitzers. I don't know. I know you guys hate my accent as it is, so you're gonna really come for me on the pronunciation of this, but it's a cool unit. I definitely recommend. And even, like I said, if you guys ain't into this, definitely check out the other tank options and all that stuff, because all in, they are super cool. Definitely, if you're an RC hobbyist, you're definitely going to want one of these in your collection. Should I shoot myself? Oh, man, I don't know, because if that thing comes out sideways, it hits my fingertips. For the love of the video. Oh, I missed. I'm turning my face sideways. Oh, got it. I want to get a good video of it actually, like, coming out. Let me switch the camera to slow-mo. And just like that, we got another super cool vehicle in the collection. I'm hanging on to this one because I don't have any tanks. My other tank met its demise. I guess I used it too much in the sand and the motors finally quit on me. Let me hear from you guys. Can you upgrade these to brushless? I think it would kind of be like overkill. I'm not sure if the tracks would handle it, but you know, maybe brushless super big gears to slow it down, just have like good torque, good power, but still the same speed. That might be something we could do with this. But either way, like I said, I like tanks better. I think I might pick up a tank, but the Howitzer is definitely cool. Now, if you guys are interested in this, there is a discount code down below, so check it out. And if you think that that heli was super cool, I'm also leaving the video that I made of that down below, so check it all out. And as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time.